introduction. As Anna said, my name is Amy Dose. I am an artist, and I hate the color pink. As a college student, I was given an assignment to paint a painting of an object that I thought was ugly. I have memories of kind of wandering around my house, looking through drawers. I ultimately chose to paint a pink styrofoam container, something kind of like this. As I sat painting the object, I recognized it was not innately ugly, but that I had labeled it ugly, partially because, as a Southern child of the 70s, it was the social norm that pink was for girls. And the social norm for girls was that we were expected to be nice, to be pretty, to follow the rules, to say yes ma'am and no ma'am. And because I felt frustrated about these expectations, and I didn't really realize it at the time, I simply hated the color pink. This exercise was 20 plus years ago. I've had the privilege of creating an amazing life. I have a beautiful family and an amazing home, and I get to live in this awesome place that we live in. I'm still exploring my thoughts and ideas and the world through my painting. I began a recent series. I imagined I would paint paintings that were neutral, subdued, kind of like what's trendy at the moment. However, my painting practice requires me to be still, to be present, to pay attention, and to see what emerges. And at the end of each day, I would turn around and look and see what I had created. And I was pleasantly surprised and a bit delighted to find that all my paintings were full of bright colors, and nearly every single one of them had the color pink in it. It wasn't until I began writing my artist statement that I realized why my hardline judgments about the color pink have softened over the years. Certainly I've changed, but more than that, I think society's changed. There are more ways to challenge social norms in ways that are more meaningful than simply hating a color. Perhaps the larger lesson here is that when we have a strong reaction to something, a strong emotion, a feeling of disdain, disgust, hate, or anger, that it is our duty to go deeper. When we go deeper, we recognize that things are not black and white, and they're rarely as simple as our first impression. The poet Mary Oliver writes, "I do not ask for the sights in front of me to change, but only the depth of my seeing." So, with this, I invite you to go into the world with your eyes and your hearts and your minds wide open, to pay attention to your own thoughts and beliefs. And when you have a strong reaction to something, to a painting, to a color, to a person, maybe it's to a political belief, go deeper. Get curious. Write about it, read about it, draw it, paint it, talk about it, explore it. When we don't understand and know ourselves, we are unable to understand others. And in this world that can feel very divided, I challenge you to imagine that we are more alike than we are different. I challenge you to paint a painting of your favorite sunset without using the color pink. Thank you.